You know, fam, it really surprises me how primal some of these people actually get. Well, I shouldn't say people, I should say fanboys get over exclusive for their platforms. And when you compare them to another game that was an absolute terrible and commercial flop, well, they get up in their fifis after you just make that comparison. And well, that's what this video is going to be all about, because your boy over here, well, you know what? Your boy finally made it. He made it on Twitter. He farmed these fanboys right up in the fucking... Let's go ahead and just make this a little easier to understand for everybody. Let's just say there's key words that you could say on fucking Twitter and it'll trigger the hell out of the fanboys. Because, well, let's just say they, like I said earlier in the video, they don't like their precious exclusives being compared to another exclusive that was an absolute flop. Because we all know Concord's going to be an absolute flop. Because, good God, if you have seen gameplay and some screenshots of the characters, you pretty much could put two and two together like... oh god, this is an absolute mess. And if you're probably going to be asking in the comment section, Garo, why don't you have some Concord gameplay out in the back? Well, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to waste my time on trash-ass games that don't deserve the limelight on my channel. I want to bring the biggest and the best games to you guys that I think that is worthy of your time. Like, for example, right here, Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. If you are a JRPG fan, go get this game. It is better than the original 1,000 times over. And the only way, the absolutely only way I will play Concord, if this video gets 500 likes, I'll purchase a game and play it that Saturday afternoon, the game after it releases after a day. Yeah, I'll play it on the live stream for y'all. 5 in front of all of you, live 4K in front of everybody. But I really doubt you guys can make that happen in 1 week. Anyway, I better get started on this video because I really want to go see the Deadpool movie tomorrow. Ooh wee, that's going to be so fun. But you know what? Business comes first, right fam? And I know y'all want your salt so fucking badly. So you know what? Why don't we just go ahead and dive right into this video, and please make sure to go grab yourself a nice little drink and a nice little snack, and we're just gonna go ahead and dive right into the content. That generic Eric says, the difference between Red Bull and Concord is that Concord will still do better than Red Bull in every metric, even with most of us not being interested in it. Red Bull wishes it had Concord's future success.
But wait! There's more! Hang on to your seat, baby! Cause this one's a screamer!
And then I replied to him with a little gif laughing at him that he's not catching on what I'm doing. And well, this is his reaction. Cope harder with your flop.
You are such an idiot.
It would have been so much better for you to kept your mouth shut, generic. You have no idea what Pandora's box you just fucking opened. Isn't this just you like a couple months ago making fun of the Xbots that they're not buying their games? So tell me something, peasant. Why aren't you buying your video game? I mean, it's an exclusive that you guys all begged for, and you guys really wanted it on your console so badly, and you guys capped for it. What's wrong? Is it boring? Does it not have anything innovative for it? Oh, I know why. Because if any of you Sony ponies or fanboys or you little peasants decided to step into a multiplayer game, you know you're going to get your shit kicked in as usual. And I just thought of this too. Since Concord is on the more popular console versus, you know, the PlayStation and the Xbox, doesn't that make Concord a bigger flop than Xbox if we're going by percentages here? Because let's be honest here, those fucking numbers that you guys currently have for the beta ain't looking too good. It's really not. That's worse numbers than what Redfall had on launch. But then again, I'm gonna wait a little while till the launch and see how fucking bad it flops. But then again, you and your little peasants over there just admitted that you're not even gonna bother buying the game. So I'm just gonna go with the notion that this is dead on arrival. And fam, if generic Eric ever comes at you and says, I buy my PlayStation exclusive games, I don't know what you're talking about, just either take the screenshot from this video or go to my Twitter post where he's posted right there in big bold fucking letters where you can obviously see it, and show him his fucking words to him. He's gonna enjoy it a lot. Tomcat over here replies with a gif saying, Coop harder, clown.
Got me, partner.
If you guys follow me on Twitter and you see these people making these accusations saying I'm an Xbox fanboy or a PlayStation fanboy, don't reply to them. And if you don't see me replying to them specifically, there's a reason why, because they're going to end up on content like here on the channel. I would love for one of these fanboys to come meet me IRL and explain to me in very great detail how I'm coping over the fact Redfall failed and then Concord is going to be an absolute another failure in this gaming industry. Because let's be honest here for a quick second, if you saw the gameplay and you saw the characters in there, you would be like, yeah, it's going to be a fucking flop like Redfall. But these fanboys don't get it. They don't understand why I made that post in the first place. It's just, it's funny. It's funny, and I love catching me some content. King J10 says, y'all comparing this to Redfall is funny. Y'all stay pressed. Dead emoji.
You serious?
Oh, please explain to me how I'm pressed. It's not like we have all of your exclusives on the fantastic platform that's called PC and Steam, right? It's not the fact that I've got plenty of games to play for like ages on and on and on for like fucking forever. Unlike you fucking peasants, you gotta keep buying the new and better consoles just to play the newer, better games, which are just gonna be absolute slops. Hey, how's that PlayStation 5 Pro going? You still waiting on it? Still waiting on it so you guys can barely push 4K? Yeah, stay pressed. Skeletor says, Sony can't make a game so shitty like Redfall even if they tried. Sit down, little bot. You people don't know anything about video games.
You were literally too stupid to insult.
Come out, little peasant, come out and play, yay! Because I know you fuckers like to play on Twitter all day long and absolutely do nothing but insult people like this that you have clearly no idea who you're talking about. Because if you looked at my record, oh, I play video games. And let's not even talk about the official video games I got registered as achievements. Oh, I got a fucking catalog that would just blow your nutsack right off of you, buddy. Oh, and if Halo Master Chief Collection ends up going to PlayStation, I'll make sure to find you, and I'll make sure to...
Dip, potato chip, dip, potato chip.
Sam says, I mean, it's not the same. Redfall was unplayable. Concord is just a mid-shooter. So we're going to go ahead and take this one out of the conversation about one being PvE and PvP. It's pretty fucking obvious. One, Concord and Redfall have the ugliest character designs I have ever seen this generation. Two, the gameplay for both Concord and Redfall are absolutely diabolically trash. And the maps that you run around on these video games like Redfall and Concord are uninspiring and just absolutely a waste of the developer's time to even produce within these games. My god, I've never seen uninspiring maps since fucking Call of Duty. And don't even get me started on how boring, repetitive, and sluggish these games are. Not to mention how the characters' abilities intertwine with each other. Absolutely boring slop. Not to mention that the stories in these games, they're just uninspiring pieces of trash that are complete rip-offs of a popular game. Shadow Exile says, Redfall, that game was trash. Concord's quality is like 100 times higher. Got that PlayStation premium feel.
Yeah, you must have been at the top of your fucking class.
Well, there's one thing we can at least agree on. That is definitely PlayStation quality. It's that top quality. They could have made another SOCOM to combat Call of Duty. They could have made a Killzone. Or they could have just made The Last of Us 2, left it alone, told Bungie to go shove it. Or, most importantly, they could have made that Spider-Man multiplayer game. But no. Sony decided to bite the bullet or bite the curb in this situation and decided to make this game. Yeah, that's definitely that Sony quality that you guys like to preach about a lot about. And I do mean preach a lot. That quality, thank God I moved to PC and I'm no longer a fucking peasant like these fanboys. You know what I should really do just to mess with them? I should reply to them that you have a monthly subscription to do and you gotta pay me $5.99 just to reply to me. Oh, that would be a great thing to do to them. Done Did It says, unlike Redfall, this game is actually fun. Wow, another peasant enjoying his slop from his master. Yeah, I'm not really surprised you guys enjoy that slop. My god, that gameplay, the characters, and everything surrounding that game is really uninspiring, just like Redfall. Trey, the snapback says, Fanboy Weird Post, if you want a GoFundMe so you can have an extra console, say so, broke boy.
What a lame-ass little speech. That shit was just stupid.
Yeah, you want to know something really funny though? I mean, just absolutely funny. I used to have a PS5 until I decided to get rid of it. It wasn't worth it. I fucking think it's absolute junk. And eventually, all your exclusive eventually come to PC anyway, so I might as well play the waiting game. I mean, hell, Bloodborne's coming to PC through emulation, not through Sony releasing it, but coming through emulation, so congratulations, Sony, you missed your opportunity. And if you're curious to what I did with that PS5, well, bit of a spoiler alert, I gave it away to a family that really, really appreciated getting it. And you know what? I don't regret giving it to them. You want to know why? Because I don't need that fucking hardware anymore. I got bigger, better things over here. And you know what? Thankfully, that's all the content I got you guys for today. Because you know what? These fanboys will never learn at all, and they will never grow up. And you know what? I'm here for all of it. I'm going to reap the content while it's nice and primed for you guys. But anyway, besides all that mess, fam, thank you guys very much for making this far in the video. And if you enjoy this type of content, please leave a like and comment in the comment section. It's always a pleasure to talk to you guys. It really is. And hey, if you want more of my type of content from rants, reviews, and well, fanboy content, well, subscribe to the channel. Lets me and YouTube know like, hey, Gar's doing pretty well and I want more of this type of content. Well, you already know what to do, fam. Anyway, besides all that mess, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, fam.